Alright, Shalom. First and foremost, before I get started, I'm going to give all glory and honor to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakak, Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders at Great Millstone who teach and rule well, and peace and salutations that elect that they are feeding the sheep of Yahweh Bahashem Yahushai with sincerity, truth, and charity. I'm their brother Barak, and Lord willing, this is an edifying lesson. Now, I'm going to be reading this lesson on the video that the brother from Saints of Jersey uploaded about what this guy Benjamin Netanyahu basically said. And before I get to play the video, I'm going to play fair use under the copyright section 107. Fair use. Okay.
We all know the history. Amalek was the grand.
Enough, ruthless enough, unfortunately and unhappily, Jesus Christ has no advantage over Genghis Khan. Because if you are strong enough, ruthless enough, powerful enough, evil will overcome good. Aggression will overcome moderation. So you have no choice. If you look at the world as it is today, you have to be blind not to see that the democracies led by the United States have to reassert their will to defend themselves and to oppose their enemies in time while there's still time, before the jarring gong of danger wakes them up and wakes them up too late. This is where we are now. Well, history proves that.
I want to pause this. I'm going to play it again. But see, when you watch this with a spiritual eye, you have to look what's going on here. You got to see this in different angles.
If you are strong enough, and unhappily, Jesus Christ has no advantage over Genghis Khan. Because if you are strong enough, ruthless enough, powerful enough.
Yeah, so as you can see, this guy basically said JC has no advantage over Genghis Khan. Genghis Khan. And we know Genghis Khan was a heathen, right? But basically what, this guy is basically saying that JC, which ultimately he's referring to Yahweh Shai, because these people, they don't know Yahweh Shai, right? But when Yahweh Shai comes back, he's going to basically destroy these people, right? And let's get this, right? Because they don't know the actual strength of the Lord. They underestimate the Lord. So this is the book of Isaiah 66 and 15. It says, "For behold, the Lord will come with fire, and with his chariots like a whirlwind," right? Referring to those so-called UFOs, right? Like a whirlwind, to render his anger with fury and his rebuke with flames of fire. And then let's get this book of Luke. Book of, let's see, let me bring this out. Salakia. Bear with me. Yeah, so let's get this. Yeah, so Matthew 10 and 34, right? Salakia, yes. I was thinking of the wrong scripture. This is Matthew 10 and 24, and it says, "Think not that I am to come to send peace on earth. I came not to send peace, but a sword." Meaning the Lord, Yahweh Hashem Yahshua, is going to bring destruction onto these people, right? This is why these heathens have to go, right? And they're going to get put into captivity, right? But we're gonna base the Lord and His men are going to destroy these heathens, starting off with these Edomites, right? Starting with these elites, right? And the rest of these Edomites on down, right? And whoever is left, what they're gonna get their ass put into captivity, right?
Evil will overcome good. Aggression will overcome moderation. So you have no choice. If you look at the world as it is today, you have to be blind not to see that the democracies led by the United States have to reassert their will to defend themselves and to oppose their enemies in time while there's still time, before the jarring
And as you can see, he's basically saying that he has a very limited time window, right? And this brought me back to yeah, he's saying that he basically has little time, right? And this is Revelation 12 and 12. It says, "Therefore rejoice, you heavens, and you who dwell in them, and woe to the earth and to the sea, because the devil has gone to you. He is filled with fury because he know that his time is short." Right? So these devils, they know their time is short, so they're gonna basically come down with that great wrath, and that wrath, right, is gonna lead to a point where they're gonna start, mandating that mark of the beast, right? That microchip, which is the RFID microchip, right? So this devil, he's only getting started, right? But yeah, he still has a short period of time left, so he has to move quickly, right? And regarding to what he said earlier, let's play back.
not to see that the democracy, and unhappily, Jesus Christ has no advantage over Genghis Khan. Because if you are strong enough, ruthless enough, powerful enough, evil will overcome good.
And he's saying that evil will overcome good, and he's basically his words are twisted on himself, right? But we know that the right hand side is a lot stronger than the left hand side, right? Because what ultimately Yahweh Shemi Shai is on the right hand side, right? And meaning what? Good, right? The right hand side is a lot stronger than the left hand evil ass wicked side that these people have. And so this is the book of Exodus chapter 7 and verse 12. It says, let's bring, yeah, so verse 12 it says, "For they cast down every man his rod, and they became serpents, but Aaron's rod swallowed up their rods." Right? Let's bring out the full chapter. Just, yeah, so let's start at verse 10. It says, "And Moses and Aaron went into Pharaoh, and they did as so the Lord had commanded. And Aaron cast down his rod before Pharaoh and before his servants, and it became a serpent. Then Pharaoh also called the wise men and the sorcerers. Now the magicians of Egypt, they also did in like manner with their enchantments, for they cast on every man his rod, and they became serpents, but Aaron's rod swallowed up their rods. And he hardened Pharaoh's heart, and that he hearkened not unto them, as the Lord had said." Right? So ultimately, the right hand side is a lot stronger than the left hand side, and that's all these other things, they have very little power little power compared to what the Lord has, right? So let's see. So he's basically saying this devil Benjamin Netanyahu, right, is basically saying that evil is stronger than good, which is, this guy's he's finished, and it's just, ultimately because they know they are the wicked of the earth, right? And they have so much pride, right? And this is the book of Obadiah 1 and 3. It says, "The pride of thine heart has deceived thee, thou that dwellest in the clefts of the rock, whose habitation is high, that saith in his heart, Who shall bring me down to the ground?" Right? These people, they think they're unstoppable, right? Ultimately, they came from the rocks, right? That's why you get the word Caucasian, because Caucasians stem from the Caucasus Mountains, right? These people, they came from the Caucasus Mountains, right? These Edomites, but before they inhabited that land that was never actually theirs. They basically they came from the they were living in caves, bro. You know what I'm saying? So And the way these people think of us as they really think of us as they think of us as cattle, right? They think of us as trash. And here's just some of the things that they believe in, right? It says even they so goyim refers they're basically referring to us, right? They believe we are goyim, right? Which in reality, actually, the Israelites have rulership. You know, the true Israelites, right? Which goes into you Negroes, Hispanics, Native Americans, and you Israelite foreigners who will look like the heathen, right? This is this they think that they are the true Israelites, but we are the true Israelites, right? We are the true sons of Yahweh Shem Yahshai, right? So anyway, they believe that the we are goyim, right, or cattle, right? And this is from their basically book that they believe in. I'm just going to read a couple of things they believe. It says even the best of goyim should be killed, all be killed. All children of goyim are animals, right? It says if I'm sorry, Salakia. This is some crazy shit. It says Gentile goys prefer sex with cows, right? Let's see. Um, if you eat with a goy, it is the same as eating with a dog, right? And this is some crazy shit. I'm not gonna even say it, obviously. Like just fucking absurd, just absurd. Um, let's see. Yeah, if a goy hits a Jew, he must be killed, right? If when a Jew murders a Gentile, there will be no death penalty. If you eat with a goy, it is the same as eating with a dog. If a Jew finds an object lost by a Gentile goy, it does not have to be returned. Just completely crazy shit, and this is not even a fraction of what these people have done, man. Just you could go on for literally you can go on for hours speaking. You can go on for literal hours speaking about what these people do. But these are the true devils of the earth, right? These are the true devils of the earth, man, right? Let's bring out just showing how prideful these people are, right? This is the book of John 8:44. It says, "Ye are of your father the devil, and the lusts of your father you will do. He was a murderer from the beginning, and abode not in the truth, because there is no truth in him. When he speaketh a lie, he speaketh of his own, for he is a liar and the father of it." Right? These people, all they speak is lies, bro. I mean, they're literally, I mean, like the scriptures say the words of his mouth were smooth like butter, right? Smoother than butter, but war was in his heart. Roughly paraphrasing, right? And that's Psalm 55. So we know that what these devils they basically the good majority of what they speak is just lies, right? They're compulsive liars. So I'm gonna play it one more time.
Jesus Christ has no advantage over Genghis Khan because if you are strong enough, ruthless enough, powerful enough, evil will overcome good. Aggression will overcome moderation. So you have no choice. If you look at the world as it is today, you have to be blind not to see that the democracies led by the United States have to reassert their will to defend themselves and to oppose their enemies in time while there's still time, before the jarring gong of danger wakes them up and wakes them up too late. This is where we are now. Well,
Yeah, so complete evil that you're seeing right there. You're just these are some of the most wicked people on the earth, right? And their time is short. They know their time is short. So ultimately, I wanted to make this quick and edifying, right? Just exposing. more what these devils have to say, right? You know, be patient because we're gonna see the downfall of these people real soon, right? So once again, Lord willing, this is an edifying lesson. I'm gonna give all glory and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Ruach Double honors to the apostles and the elders at Great Millstone who teach and rule well, and peace and salutation to elect that they are feeding the sheep of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Shalom.